So now we will see customized tooltip text in CSS. So guys, basically a tooltip is often used to specify extra information about something when the user moves the mouse pointer over an HTML element. So guys, we are going to check with the help of examples what is the meaning of tooltip and how we can customize the tooltip text with the help of CSS properties. Now guys, first of all, we will check the basic inbuilt tooltip that is provided by the HTML using the title attribute. So let us move to the VS Code over here, and simply I am going to remove the previous lines of code inside the HTML and the CSS files over here. Now guys, simply we are going to have the paragraph tag, that is the P tag in this case, and we will say get your mouse cursor on below text. So guys, we have a very simple statement over here, that is get your mouse cursor on below text in this case, and simply we are going to have the div tag with the class that is text in this case. So guys, inside this div tag we are going to have the hover me text over here so that the user can get the mouse cursor on this text, and basically by default we want to show certain tooltip. So we are going to use the title attribute over here that is provided by the HTML by default. So guys, in this case we are simply going to provide tooltip text over here. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. As you can see, we have this paragraph that is get your mouse cursor on below text over here, and then when we get the mouse cursor on the hover me text, as you can see, the tooltip text is getting displayed, and we can provide any information inside this title attribute to be displayed when the user gets the mouse cursor on this hover me text or any other text based on your requirement. Now guys, this is the default behavior as far as the displaying of the tooltip is concerned. Now how do we customize this tooltip? So basically we can use certain CSS properties in order to customize this tooltip over here. So what we will do is simply I'm going to remove this inbuilt tooltip in this case, that is the title attribute, and we are going to have the span tag over here with the class name that is tooltip. So guys, basically we are going to provide certain CSS properties for the span tag as well, and simply we are going to say the text that is tooltip text over here that we had defined previously inside the title attribute as well. Now guys, inside the style.css file, what we are going to do is we will provide certain CSS properties for this class name that is corresponding to the span tag over here. So simply we are going to provide dot character followed by the tooltip, and let's say we provide the background color as the black color over here for the span tag. Apart from this, we want to have the color as white color, and also we will have the padding of 5 pixels in this case so that the tooltip is displayed properly when we get the mouse cursor on the div tag. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. As you can see, this is the tooltip text that will be displayed with different CSS properties that we have applied so far. We can also have the border radius over here. So simply we will have the border radius of 5 pixels so that the corners are rounded for this particular tooltip text. As you can see, this is the way that we have the rounded corners over here. Now guys, the important thing in this case is when the user gets the mouse cursor on this text that is hover me, then only the tooltip text should be displayed. So what we can do is simply we will provide the visibility equal to hidden in this case. So this is the CSS property that we are going to use with the value that is hidden. So by default, the span tag that is having the class name tooltip will be hidden on the HTML page. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. As you can see, we don't have any span tag over here, and when we get the mouse cursor on this hover me text, we are not able to see the tooltip text. So in order to display the tooltip over here, we have to provide the hover pseudo class in this case. So the class name that we are going to use is text in this case, which is corresponding to the div tag which is having the text that is hover me. So guys, let me just copy this class name, and after the dot character we will paste this class name, and then what we have to do is on hover we need to display the span tag that is having the tooltip class over here. So simply we will use the hover pseudo class in this case, and then followed by the class name that is tooltip over here. So guys, basically when the user gets the mouse cursor on this div tag which is having the text, we need to provide certain CSS properties for the tooltip text and in this case we are going to use the visibility, it is equal to visible over here. So guys, basically from visibility equal to hidden, we are going to visibility equal to visible when the user gets the mouse cursor on this class name that is text, which is corresponding to the div tag that is having the text that is over me. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. And now when we get the mouse cursor on this over me text, as you can see, we are able to see the tooltip text over here. So guys, in this way we can have the customized tooltip text over here with the help of the CSS properties. Let us get all these text at the center of the screen now. So simply we are going to provide the style for the body tag over here. So we will say style, and then simply we can say text align, it is equal to center. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. As you can see, when we get the mouse cursor on this hover me text, the tooltip text is now getting displayed over here. Now guys, currently the tooltip text is getting displayed at the right of the text. We can also display this tooltip at the bottom of this hover me text over here. So how we can do that? So first of all, we need to provide the position property for this class that is text over here, which is corresponding to the div tag. So guys, over here we will say position, it is equal to relative, and then after this, for this tooltip class, we need to provide the position equal to absolute over here, so that we can provide the different CSS properties such as top, left, bottom and right. So guys, basically we will say absolute in this case, and then after this we need to provide the left property as 0 and then also the top property as 100% over here. So guys, basically what we are doing is, currently the div tag that is having the class name text is having the position equal to relative, and the tooltip text which is having the class tooltip will be having the position equal to absolute, and due to this we can use the left and top properties and other CSS properties as well as far as the positioning CSS properties are concerned. So from left we are having the 0 pixels and from top it should be 100%. So we are trying to get the tooltip text at the bottom of this text over here. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So now when we get the mouse cursor on this hover me, as you can see, the tooltip text is coming at the bottom of this hover me, but at the extreme left right now. So guys, in order to correct this, what we can do is simply we can use the display property, and this time let's say we provide the display as inline over here. Let me just reload this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the tooltip text is now coming at the bottom of this particular text. Let us also provide the width property to this tooltip text over here. So simply we are going to provide the width as 130% so that the text can fit the box over here. So let me just reload this page. As you can see, this is the tooltip text over here that can be displayed at the bottom of the hover me text in this case. So guys, in this way you can also provide the other positioning properties over here in order to get the tooltip text at the left or at the top of the hover me text over here. Now guys, let us move to the default position that is at the right in this case. So simply I am going to remove these lines of code, that is top and left over here. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. So now we are able to see the tooltip text at the right of the hover me text over here. Now guys, how do we create an arrow for this tooltip text? So guys, let us check that as well. So we need to use the class name that is tooltip, and this time we are going to use the pseudo element that is after. So guys, we need to use the colon 2 times over here, and then we need to use the after keyword, and then guys, simply we are going to use the content which is going to have a space character over here, and also we need to define the position as relative. So in this case we will say position is equal to relative, and we need to provide the border CSS properties over here. So let's say we have the border width as 5 pixels in this case. Apart from this, the border style as solid in this case. So over here we will have the solid value, and then we also have the border color over here. So guys, simply we are going to define the border color as yellow for now. We will change it to black color as well after positioning the border properly so that we can create a arrow for this tooltip text. So guys, what we are going to do is, let's say by default we are going to remove this visibility equal to hidden so that we can create the arrow for this tooltip text first of all. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. So as you can see, we have this border that is getting displayed over here right now. Now guys, the border is taking the entire height of this particular tooltip text. So we need to change the position value over here to absolute instead of relative. So let me just save this file now after providing the absolute value to the position and reload this page once again. So as you can see, this is a small square box that we have created. Now guys, we need to get this border at the left of this tooltip text over here. So what we can do is simply we will provide the left CSS property and we will say 0 pixels over here. Apart from this, we have also provided the top CSS property as 50% so that from top we have certain spacing over here. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. As you can see, the small square box has moved to the left right now. And guys, instead of having this yellow square box inside the tooltip text, we want to have it outside of the tooltip text. So simply we will change this left CSS property to right CSS property, and over here we need to provide the value as 100%, which means from right it should be having the space of 100%, that is the entire width of the tooltip text. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. As you can see, the small square box has come to the left of the tooltip text. Now guys, let us also provide certain margin at the top. So we need to have the margin top as a negative number. So let's say we have negative 5 pixels over here. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page so that horizontally it is aligning with this particular hover me text over here. Now guys, apart from this, let us also provide the margin left property to the tooltip in this case. So simply we are going to say margin left, it is equal to 5 pixels over here. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. So as you can see, we have moved the tooltip text slightly to the right. Now guys, in order to have the arrow shape, what we want to do is we need to have only one side of the border have the color. So let us change the border color to black color right now. So instead of yellow color, we will be able to see the black color for the small square box, and then we need to only have the right color as the black color. So guys, what we have to do is the top color should be transparent over here, followed by the black color which is at the right side of the border, and then followed by the transparent that is at the bottom, and then again the transparent that is at the left hand side. So let me just save this file now. This particular line of code will help us in order to provide the arrow to the tooltip text. So let us check that as well. When we reload this page, as you can see, there is an arrow that is getting displayed over here for this tooltip text right now. And then apart from this, we can simply provide the visibility equal to hidden, so that when the user gets the mouse cursor on the div tag, the visibility will be changed to visible over here. Let me just reload this page, and when we get the mouse cursor over here, as you can see, this is the tooltip text that is getting displayed right now. So guys, this is a very simple way in order to customize the tooltip text. Apart from this, you can also provide the fade in animation for the tooltip text. So how we can do that? Simply we can use the transition CSS property. So guys, over here inside the tooltip class name, we are going to use the transition, and let us see whether we will be able to use it for the visibility CSS property or not. We will provide the duration as 1 second over here. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. So when we get the mouse cursor over here, there is no fade in animation right now. But guys, when we get the mouse cursor out, there is a 1 second delay right now. So guys, with visibility equal to hidden and visibility equal to visible, the transition will not work, since the transition CSS property is expecting certain values, that is 0 and 1, and the values in between as well. So instead of having visibility, we can use the opacity. So first of all, we will provide the opacity equal to 0, which will be same as visibility equal to hidden, which means the element will not be displayed on the HTML page when the opacity is set to 0 over here. And instead of having visibility equal to visible, we will have the opacity equal to 1 this time. So guys, by using the opacity CSS property, we will provide the transition CSS property have some values in between 0 and 1, such as 0.5 or 0.7, when there is a transition within the time span of 1 second over here. So guys, simply we are going to change the visibility keyword to opacity right now. Let me just save this file now, and let us see how the fade in animation will be displayed for the tooltip text when we reload this page. Now when we get the mouse cursor over here, as you can see, there is a fade in animation and the fade out animation as well within the time span of 1 second over here. So guys, in this way you can provide the fade in animation as well for the tooltip text, and apart from this you can also draw the arrow with the help of the border that we have just seen using different CSS properties. So guys, comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to the channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is styling images in CSS. So stay tuned.